on The Legend Gamers Presents. It's going to be featuring Valkyria Revolution, and I'll be the gamer for the Legend Gamers TV versus Fighter 9. So let's get a few things out of the way with just the basics of the game. First things first, I do want to make sure I got the stream running proper for you folks that chose to come hang out. Let's see. I'm not okay. Let's get some settings cleaned up here. All right, we're looking good there. Gonna make sure our info's clean. I got a little saying, how you doing out there, people? And let's throw a title in this bad boy. There we go. Valkyria Revolution. All right, everything is ready to go, ready to be fired up. Let's get back to our control room. Oh, I believe. Let's see. Nope, see, didn't quite save. I didn't see all this before. La revolution is real. All right. Well, I'm not exactly seeing the thing I want to change, so I'm not going to get all caught up on that. Let's do with this. I don't have any cross-save options. So I did play the original version of this, and man, I absolutely adored it. I didn't quite get a chance to beat it due to moving around at the time of my life. Now I'm a little more centered, and trust me, I have tried the re-release of the old one, and it's just way too difficult for me to be bothering with that right now, to be honest.
Ragnite,
so we're gonna just move forward.
A mysterious ore that emits an azure glow. It contains a magical energy known as mana. Its discovery brought prosperity to the masses, thanks to a select few who could wield its power through alchemy. In due time, the mana engine, an alchemic device that uses Ragnite as fuel, was invented in Europa. The processing of mana itself became an industry, allowing the masses to access alchemy and sparking a revolution.
And we have a title.
This Azure Revolution transformed Europa. As the demand for Ragnite grew, so too did the conflict between countries. Thus began the Age of Imperialism, in which countries would expand their borders through aggressive military action. The revolution transformed mankind's history into one of endless war over the azure mineral.
All right. I believe our game is thinking about how it wants to proceed. So we got a war, some precious
The Kingdom
stone
of
MacGuffin,
Jutland, September 15th,
and the Kingdom of Jutland.
1954 EC. On this day 100 years ago, the European Liberation War that shook the country came to an end. Elsinore, the capital of Jutland, is lively in celebration for the centennial anniversary of the country's freedom.
That's kind of an earnest little tone she left on there. Freedom, freedom. Seemed overly emotional for that last little piece. Something about this freedom doesn't seem to be true. September 15th, 1954 EC, Grave of the Five. Here lie the circle of five, whose vengeful actions brought forth an inferno of war. With their execution, the blood of the brave legions is redeemed, and just peace is born. They rest eternally in the land of their birth, by the grace of the Holy Mother.
Meanwhile, in a grove far away from the bustling city, two people from the Institute of Alchemy stand before a grave.
I'd like to know the truth, Professor.
The truth? What of?
You can't handle.
I've been researching the Liberation War for a long time, and after going through the records, I've begun to have some doubts. Like, did the traitors really commit treason?
The Elsinore trials have ruled it as such. The history books paint a similar picture, too.
I've seen the court records written by Lord Donovan Lindegard. The five traitors conspired to thrust Jutland into war for self-interest. They incited the citizenry to rise up, leading to the death of thousands. But is it even possible to start a war through personal greed alone? That conflict is now referred to as the Liberation War. The name speaks for itself. Doesn't the country as we know it exist exactly because they rose to action? Professor, you come from a line of instructors that spans 5 generations, all of whom taught at the Institute. And the time of your great-great-grandmother's tenure is of particular interest. I've heard that Princess Ophelia and the leader of the traitors, Amlet Gronkair, were classmates and her pupils. Have you heard anything from your family about that period? How did the traitors feel? What did they think? Or why did they lead this country down the path of war? If there's some hidden truth, we should share it with the world. I've looked through a lot of historical documents and research papers regarding the traitors. I've reviewed historical facts and researched them time and again. And I've concluded that there's an important fact that remains hidden about the traitors.
And that would be?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
I need to do some
Still,
more
I don't
research.
believe that the traitors started a war for selfish reasons. Jutland won the war and underwent a massive growth. The fact that they laid the foundation for it should be ample reason why we shouldn't think of them as criminals. If I may be so bold, I even think the honor of those 5 should be restored.
That is quite a bold notion. There's no need to restore their honor.
Then do you accept the contents of that trial, Professor?
They didn't want to restore their honor. They wanted to watch over this area. That was their only request.
Huh?
It was for that reason they accepted the brand of traitor and the penalty of death that accompanied it. Their only wish was for all 5 of them to rest here in this land. Still, the people couldn't forgive them.
But it's clear that their request has been granted. Why is that?
It was done out of love, a complex one at that.
You have heard something then, haven't you? Please, you have to tell me, Professor.
Very well. What I'm about to discuss, as you've surmised, this is a truth that's been passed down by my family, starting with my great-great-grandmother. Listen to it in its entirety, and then decide for yourself if this is a tale that should be shared with the world.
Alright, and what will you think of your heroes once you know the truth?
October 4th, 1853,
Whoa.
EC.
Yeah, they got some coffee back in the bag. And see if you just put your mouth on this.
The region of Molde, where we stand now, became the first battleground in the war between Jutland and Ruse. Jutland's anti-Valkyria squad challenged the Rusi Empire. They were known as the Vannergund, and their commanding officer, Amlet Gronkair, was one of the traitors.
Amlet, huh? Oh, man, here we go down the wacky name hole. I want to play with Gronklin Brownbottom.
Hey, Helena. That racket you've been making is getting on my nerves.
Huh? I'm just, trembling with excitement.
Looks like we've got a tough one over here. I expect great things from you, Private Anderson.
You can count on me.
I must be excited too. That's why I can't stop trembling.
You're just scared.
You're right.
You ought to be following my example, little boy Bloom. I am the very paragon of vitality, vivacity, and virility.
Oh yeah, I could tell by the way you hold that rifle, buddy.
War's about to break out and you act as if you don't have a care in the world.
Excuse me? Miss Bridget, surely you're not including me with the rest of this ragtag rabble.
You're the brattiest one here, Isaac.
You're quiet as always, Tilda.
Or aren't we the
Pretty calm
motley
yourself,
crew?
Bridget, even though the enemy's practically within reach.
That I am.
Just a regular band of the hand.
Once the battle starts, though, who knows what'll happen. I've been waiting for the day to take revenge on the Empire. I'll give no quarter.
But we'll start next week.
Well, we have been pushed around a lot by the Rucks. Everyone has some grudge against them, big or small.
The old lady down the street from us died the other day. They couldn't find any medicine for her in time.
She was so nice.
They usually are.
This is unacceptable.
As if we'll let an economic blockade kill us. If we're gonna die, we'll go out with a bang.
Just
Bada boom!
'Twas to save my people from such a regrettable fate, so far as I am able, that I have taken up the sword alongside you. We must break free from the clutches of imperialism and put an end to this unjustly imposed embargo. Amlet Gronkair,
Yes?
I must say, I truly am glad to have joined this unit, for it has attuned me more closely to the will of my people.
Lieutenant Villefort.
Yes, sir. Have the princess stand down.
Beg pardon?
Oh damn.
I still have matters to discuss with you.
I don't.
Must you always speak so obstinately? Even to your
Come, Your Highness.
Godot?
Yeah, just bring the princess
when your
right out
commanding
into the
officer
field.
says
Sure.
stand down, you stand down. You're not students anymore.
Helena!
Aw, come on! Fifi's just trying her bestest, you know?
You always take the princess's side, Sarah. Why don't you become her
Sarah
handmaiden?
knows which side her bread is buttered.
What's with the attitude?
Doesn't seem like they've bolstered their numbers nearly as much as the report indicated. Even if they had, we have our orders. Of course. Watch
Oh,
over
my
the
boy got
princess.
some snakeskin on, huh?
Understood. Sorry for the
Snakeskin
delay,
collar
Lieutenant
up in
Longhair.
his piece.
It started. Sir, His Majesty decreed at 0752 to all citizens of Jutland the annulment of our alliance with the Ruzi Empire. He has declared we're entering a state of war against them.
Anti-Valkyria squad, prepare to commence operation. Our objective is to seize the outpost and take back our land from the Empire.
Everyone, please, lend me your ears. This is not just a battle, but the dawn of a war for our people's independence. May the blood of our own go unshed.
Man, that's a
And may
pretty
we
selfish
bring
war.
victory to Jutland, our country and home.
May no one get hurt, but everyone must die.
Jutland back then was in a state of poverty. The Ruzi Empire, who is in a long-standing alliance with our country, approached the other major powers of the world. Together, they launched a year-long economic embargo, which would later be known as the BRFH blockade.
BRFH. Brenland, Ruse, Frank, Hobstria. Those four powerful empires had ceased all trade and commerce with our country. With the blockade in place, the livelihood of the Judish populace was strained by a lack of resources. Jutland went to war under those circumstances.
Jutland's a nice small little country, all surrounded by the big brutes, huh? It's not the smallest, but small enough to get bullied, I suppose. Imperial Outpost, Molda.
Let's go.
Operation Recapture, Molda. Mission start. Daryl, Bridget, and Helena with me. We'll launch a surprise attack on the base. The rest of you, watch our backs. We'll hit the enemy hard while they're still confused. Let's go! Basic battle control. Battle controls. I'm a battle control machine. Charge up the action gauge to max to use basic attacks or to access the battle pellet. The action gauge refills over time. Press square to guard or circle to evade. These moves avoid attacks without draining the action gauge. When the action gauge is full, see? Ready allows you to attack. Until ready appears, you can use square guard to evade and run freely. Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. After we change our inversion. Before I just get upset. Camera wall adjust and make sure we're not. I usually like a fast camera. We'll give that a shot. Vibration, oh yeah. Looks like we are at We are at a disadvantage.
I swear I'm not drunk.
What the hell did he just say? Oh, you can hold the block button. Okay. So that's our evade.
Let's begin the lesson.
Let's end this!
Oh, this is different.
All right.
Watch out! It's hot!
Oh, sweet. Oh, taking cover. We can still take cover. Cool. It's the R1 near sandbag to crouch behind it. Behind concealed lower. It's R1 moving towards sandbag to vault. And R1 to hide. Being hidden. Ambush with battle pellet skills can surprise enemy. Emotions and panic and surprise. Spells and secondary weapons may trigger targets to feel emotions like panic, surprise, or run like the Dickens. Surprise immobilizes targets while lowering their defense. Panic weakens their abilities. Check a spell or secondary weapons capabilities to see which emotions it can trigger in targets. Defeating an enemy commander may also cause their subordinates to panic. Very good. Emotions can also be triggered in allies, so act accordingly if an ally is panicked or surprised.
It's over.
Oh, I can crouch on my own.
Need more training.
Whoa, this is way faster paced. I can dig it.
I'm not drunk.
I think dude's over there getting drunk. That's my kind of fella. How you like me now?
Who's next?
Dang, that's an interesting pace for this game. Can I select my different people? Okay, and different command styles. Defensive, supportive, and free. Ah, yes. He is drunk. This is my dude. Let's roll, drunkie. Oh, he's got the big boot kick. Nice. I think you and I will get along fine. Did he get drunk on the mission? Because I could swear he was sober before we started. I am Gunbot 395er.
Bring out the big guns.
The enemy forces are slow to react. I wonder if they're still half asleep.
Private Helena Anderson, ready for action.
Yeah.
Take it down.
Will do, Capitan. Now if I could just get a little... Alchemic armaments and parts. Alchemic armaments, aka tanks, are the Empire's greatest weapons. Their offensive and defensive advantages over infantry make them dangerous. Tanks, however, have destructible parts. Destroying these parts can knock a tank down or render certain types of attacks inoperable. Weakening a tank by first destroying its parts is a wise alternative to aiming for the body. Target a part by pressing the R2 button and lock on. Switch target with the right stick. Light tanks can be knocked down by targeting its legs.
Let's engage.
Let's put Axeman on the legs of this thing. Oh, got a little hurt. Looks like he's a little worried.
You ready? All right. Watch this.
Can we heal? I'm literally trying to see what my teammates will do if I pick this.
You ready?
All right.
No.
Time to cut loose.
So how do we heal? Battle Pellet. The Battle Pellet accesses alchemic spells, secondary weapons, and items, and any items equipped. Spells are cast using RP, Aragonite points, and range from powerful attacks to healing support. Secondary weapons do not use RP, but each gun or grenade only has a limited amount of ammunition. Unlike spells and secondary weapons, items are taken from the whole squad's share inventory. Time stops while the battle palette is open, so actions can be safely selected in combat. Very good. Well, look at that. Grenade launcher, huh? Got a grenade. Can use some item here. Give orders, huh? Let's take a look at that. What? So how's that work? So, say Helena, I have her. I can have her use an item. I can have her unleash a slash that knocks back and burns surrounding enemies. I can have her attack. It looks like a range in a straight line, range attack. She looks to have the heavy machine gun. Anti-personnel rifle, actually. Draws enemy attention with loud noise, 3 shots. She's a little bit of an aggro magnet. Touchpad. Oh, hides info. Okay, let's have her just for giggles. Use an item. On allies HP. Let's use some medicine on Brigitte. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's not the person. Okay, now I can attack. I got a little bit of a slice on him.
Our tank! It's out of commission!
Where the hell are they coming from?
So they've finally taken the bait. Runner, send word to the motherland. Everything's proceeding according to His Imperial Majesty's designs.
There are several opinions about how
what is Imperial Majesty designs? The Imperial Majesty
similar to a cornered animal. Another that Jutland
assigns.
preemptively attacked due to intel that the Ruzi Empire
Hey
was
kitty,
launching
I got a kitty cat on my lap. Oh ho 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 ho. Kitty cat on my lap.
Please do not worry for my sake. Am I not a soldier too? I can see to my own safety.
Princess Ophelia. How audaciously admirable.
But, Fifi, you're still royalty, aren't ya? No princess left behind, says I. And no soldier, too.
Guarding your highness is an order from our commanding officer. You can leave your protection to us.
Nay. Surely that would ill serve us all.
It's over.
You mean he's dead?
Hey,
Yeah, this is a war, you
all
know.
right there?
I'm still so inexperienced.
Yeah, hence you need to stay back a little bit. Just a little bit.
Nay, I must. For my country, I will.
Nay.
Fifi!
Bah.
Highness, wait!
Nah.
Stand back, Your Highness.
Let's clear out the enemy. Oh.
I'm quite alright. I can still fight.
What skills do you have, my dear? Spinning wind slashes while moving forward, raising movement speed. Emits a cold current in front, freezing enemies. Oh, she can heal. This is interesting. I can't select my different teammates while in here though, huh? That would just be too convenient. Oh wow. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do a freezing ray on somebody. Or even the spinning wind. Oh heck yeah, get them all. Oh, this is another team altogether, huh?
You're no match for me.
Somebody's got some pollen allergy.
Don't be so serious.
You're no match for me.
Turn the tides.
Nice.
That wasn't satisfying at all.
Okay. I'm glad you weren't enthused. Oh, some silly soldiers about to murder the princess. Oh boy. Well, at least she's got her first kill in. Yes. Soak that color in. You're going to be seeing a lot of that.
Can you stand?
You're in the war now, babe.
Princess, can you stand?
Yes.
Can you stand my jutted pant front?
There a problem, Godot?
No. The princess just won her first fight is all.
You okay there, Fifi? You look even paler than usual.
But of course, she's killed a man with her own two hands. Such is the way of war. However, if you intend to follow us further, you must grow inured to death, a friend as well as foe.
You really need to learn how to read the mood. Still, what you're saying is correct. For once. Your Highness, it's wonderful that you volunteered for your country. But if I may be frank, you're a liability. No matter how compatible you are with Ragnite, that has no bearing on your qualifications to be a soldier in the field. At this rate, someone will die protecting you.
So we need to go be
Everyone,
a lone survivor
I
somewhere.
apologize for this disturbance.
A soul
I'm
soldier.
quite all right now. I'm fine. Please forgive my lapse in judgment. Rest assured it will be my last.
Fifi.
Amlet. I defer to your authority. Please grant me leave to continue fulfilling my soldierly duties.
You got this?
Yes, sir.
Then prove it. That work for the rest of you? We've taken care of most of their monotech, so let's finish this.
Even my king father has never experienced the likes of this.
And this is true.
I am the princess. I am a soldier. Defender of the people, protector of the realm.
Thank you for not being a troublesome busybody. More enemies. Keep on your toes.
All right.
Isaac, Tilda, Bloom, and I will go ahead. The rest of you, be careful. Let's get moving. Emotions, fear and confusion. Continuously panicking or surprising a target triggers emotions like fear and confusion.
Shall be mine.
Let's see what skills you got, my good son. He's almost out of skill juice, isn't he? Doesn't have it. Here we go. It's like an AoE. and a really heavy hitting frontal attack. Ragnite. Single enemy with fire. This seems like this will work. Whoa.
All right. To lose.
Okay, let's. These guys look like they're down already. Who's that?
Me?
I did it, Helena!
Hey, aloha Yoshi. Welcome. Good to see you just coming in here. Yeah, this is a much faster paced version of the game. I like it. So far, anyway. Seems easy enough. Ooh.
Victory shall be mine. All right.
Rushing water! I did it, Helena!
Next.
I'll rock and roll.
Who's next?
You can do this. Sorry.
Okay. Moving right along.
Who's next?
So how does this work? He's pulled up a pistol on the dude, man. Alright, so I do want to check this out. So how does this work? Oh, that is awful. Up is down, down is up. What is going on here? So my aiming, I can't invert my aiming apparently. Yay. Just camera. That's terrible. Alright. So weapons are going to be a pain in the butt. So I can't run and shoot?
I'll give you rocks. Let me fight beside you.
What is that?
I'll give you rocks.
Oh, I'm not sure what just happened there. I'm sure the game will explain that at some point. Megalopahorse galapalopaling into town with its super long weirdo neck.
That's the enemy?
Yes.
What a nightmare. To think my unit's been routed by such paltry numbers. They don't even amount to a single platoon.
I'm gonna chalk that thing up neck bone by neck bone.
This looks like something out of a bad dream.
Such heavy mana weaponry exists.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right?
That's what they tell me.
Right?
I'll take it on. Bring it!
I'll take you on.
Hamlet!
Balthus. Target the tank and take it down.
Sounds simple enough. Let us move. Anybody got a buff? Any buffs out here? Your Excellency, maintenance on the Dragoness type is still incomplete. Fighting in this condition is dangerous. No problem. I'll burn them to ash before they get close. Prepare main cannons to fire. Here he comes. Right into it. Way to go, kid. Is this armor piercing? Can I hit that straight up? See what all we can target, or what all we can target. Back legs and the commander itself. Let's See if we can knock out one of these legs. This back leg looks less shielded.
Let's end this!
Reinforcements are rising.
Spinning wind. Now I want to see what that heal juice she has. Let's use that. Oh, cool. Sarah is actually hurt a little bit. Go for it.
Is ours.
Does he have like a taunt or something? Draws attention. Ooh. Right, I like it. Rock body. Okay, I can dig it. Looks like he uses a rifle. Alright, so counter Earth. Draws enemy attention. Guess they need to be in range, that's real close. Let's get him in here then. Is it targeted? Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, okay. I will watch that next time. Destroyed a tank part. Cool. What can you do, my dear? She can heal also. Guess just a regular attack. Oh, you know what? Can she hit that? Go for it. Yes, you did.
The day is ours. You ready? Honest.
Let's back up. And Finn, come on, get out of there, you guys. Come on. Oh, really? I guess we weren't doing it. Reinforcements, huh? Alright, alright. Wish I could select my team members while I was in here. That'd be neat. Oh, I guess I can give orders. Yes. So, oh girly girl. Where's our other teammate? She is way the hell back there. She's gonna engage then. We'll have these guys do the thing. In the meantime, can you? Yeah, let's have her plug a few shots. Nah, we're not gonna engage in that. Let's get the commander to the left front leg.
Keep an eye on them.
What is she doing now? I was hoping she'd shoot at it, but that does not appear to be the case.
Let us dance.
Keep an eye on them.
Yeah, let us dance.
Oh, you gotta have action points to call commands, do you? She did get out of range, that's good. Is that, I guess that's a panic shot attached to that. We're gonna keep working on this leg. Looks like he's charging up for heavy stomp, huh?
It's damaged.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's put the big hit on it. Smash Earth. Actually, I wonder how many commands can I call at once. She's going in for the big hit. 0 of 3 grenades launched. Grenade launchers launch. Knocks down surrounding enemies. Hastens nearby allies' action gauges. That's kind of neat. Oh, she's all out of tank capability. Yeah, I am going to have her do that. Who else do we got? She's plugging off shots. Not sure how much damage she's doing. Let's see. She's on defense. Oh no. Oh, that's how you. Oh, well, that's different. Never mind. I would throw a grenade in there, but I don't want to hurt any of my teammates. She's going to go in and I think shoot or attack. Oh, what's this? Freezing enemies. Oh, that's a smoke grenade. You know what? It might be best just to let her to keep on doing what she's doing.
You ready? Out of my way!
Hit him again. Yep.
Taste my blade! To arms! In the name of Jutland!
Get out of there, fellas and ladies. Alright. Okay. She's nearby one. I just make them do regular attacks. Where's the one she's closest to? This one, she was right next to one of these guys. There she is. Princess, let's have you go after this one. And I'll move in on this. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little aggro. Trying to change characters. Oh, that thing was still alive. Get back.
Keep an eye on them.
Block it. It did work pretty well.
Prepare yourself.
Get out of there. I guess if anybody's gonna hang out there, it should be the tank guy. Nice. Careful. Block, stun, block, nice. Yep, you can block through that. Destroyed tank part, works for me. for it. Got everybody's action gauge running pretty smooth. Oh, she's doing some super jump kata.
Taste my blade.
Keep an eye on him.
He is about dead. We don't have any more grenades. Sadness. I don't like any of these people. Yeah, I don't think the reinforcements are going to get an opportunity.
Let's end this.
Good job. Great job, Princess. Peachy. Mission complete. Oh, enemies defeated. Got an S. Time was a C. Got a B overall. Daryl's my dude.
Haven't hit my prime yet. Haven't hit my prime yet, you know.
That's right, Daryl. You tell him. Operations, recapture mode. Discharge. Distraction. What the hell is this? In a burn field. Forms and when explosion at a specific point that draws enemy attention away from allies. Okay. Discharge. Shocks enemies in front with lightning and makes them flinch. Burn field. Attacks and burns enemies in a specific area with fire. It's like a ranged battle. Or ranged attack ability. Cool.
We did it!
'Twas a smashing success. Well done, me.
Hey, they're running away!
Don't bother. The rear guard will take care of it.
True. Our mission is to gain control of the area. Suffice it to say, we've accomplished just that.
Commander!
What just happened?
The hell's he doing now?
First Sergeant Ramadal, you're in command. I'm going after him.
I am coming with you.
Maybe that was a distraction. And the real fight was up ahead. Just got held back long enough for them to abscond with the jewels. Oh no, he's trying to escape for real.
His Majesty will never forgive me for this humiliation.
Yeah, with the fancy new tank that you put out to test before it was completed.
What the hell? Wait, you're the... You fool! Do you have any idea what you're doing? You have brought the wrath of the entire Ruzi Empire upon you!
Where's Maria?
What?
I know exactly what I'm doing. You're Balthus Kreppenberg, one of Ruz's 4 Grand Generals. We knew you'd be here. It's why we planned this op. To kill you.
Me? Ha! Well, I do feel honored. But if you kill me now, your last chance at brokering a peace dies with me. Or do you really plan to take my life, even if it drags your whole country into war?
I thought we were already at war. Burning villages, taking crops, leisure.
Have you lost your mind?
I won't ask you again. Where is Miss Maria? 10 years ago, you and your Emperor came here, to Molda. I know you took her. You took her. And you...
Holy shit! Are you serious? All this over one woman? Do you realize just how many people are going to die because of you? Ah, but you do know, don't you? You're a piece of work. You're completely insane!
Forget the curb. Just go to classic stomp.
That's right. You wanted to know about your little wench. Maria. Maria, huh? If I recall, one of my mistresses. She was a real nympho, that one. She was a hell of a slut.
Ooh. Oh, he did it.
That's fine. It doesn't matter anyhow.
Did it. I figured he was gonna do it.
I remember. I'll never forget what you Rux did to us.
Dread, man. Pure dread.
What were you just talking about?
That was their commander.
Our mission was to capture the base. We had already won. Yet you killed this man. In cold blood.
Yeah, he owed me $30.
He was a Grand General, yes, but by what right did you take his life? Answer me, Amlet Grunker. Huh? Amlet!
Good work, Am.
Confirm it once more. Is it true that Jutland has attacked?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Wonderful. We can finally deal with the Jutes as we please.
And Balthus?
He was preparing to engage the enemy when we left. I believe we should get more information soon.
Your Majesty, forgive my intrusion, sire.
If it isn't the envoy.
Hail, Emperor Claudius, and well met. I, Lord Donovan Lindegard of Jutland, hope to find you in good health.
What is it? You seem in great haste.
Moments ago, I received grave tidings. The alliance between our nations has been severed by a declaration of war.
We already have knowledge of this news.
Indeed? As expected of His Majesty.
Our Empire's treasured outpost was attacked.
Can it be? That once contested land was a symbol of peace.
Correct. We shall, therefore, answer the kingdom in kind.
Words can't convey my regret. As a diplomat, my purpose is to build a bridge between our countries, a bridge now burnt. My labors to subdue talk of war, so that not a drop of Judish blood must spill. One foolish act brings it all to naught. Since it has come to this, I will return at once and put an end to this wretched war.
Your path shall be a harrowing one, Hans. Begone.
Thank you for your leave, sire. Now I must hurry back home. Farewell.
We now at last have cause to strike at Jutland.
Our forces await your orders, sire.
It is reported that the news of Balthus's death reached the Empire after Lord Lindegard returned to his country.
Seem like the Jutes don't have a problem showing them what for. Promenade, Elsinore.
Extra! Extra! Read all about it!
News that the country had reclaimed territory brought joy to the normally quiet lives of its citizens. However, this uplifting atmosphere and the events that led to the war were carefully constructed by the 5 traitors.
Yo! Look who's here! Today's MVP.
Just like old times. AM?
Yeah, hasn't changed a bit.
Well, shall we begin?
Can't have a revolution without any wine.
To today's victory.
Cheers! Ah, delish. Nothing like good wine and great company. Just like I keep telling you guys, Lady Luck is on our side.
I was wrong, Am. Like you and Saul said, war's our best bet.
The public supports the war, and the opposing factions are being pushed back. Things have been set into motion.
Right. No stopping now. Balthus didn't remember what he did to us.
What?
Hey, you're joking, right? After the shit he pulled?
That can't be. He killed so many people. How could anyone forget so much bloodshed?
It simply shows that a small incident like that was an everyday occurrence for them.
Whoa, whoa, the hell you mean small incident?
Still, we've accomplished one part of our revenge. There is something that bothers me, though, Am.
What's that?
One squad member and the princess showed up, didn't they? After you killed Balthus?
Seriously?
Yeah.
So they saw you?
It's nothing to worry about. They saw me kill an enemy general, nothing more.
I guess that's fine.
Keep an eye on them, just in case.
Sure.
Anyway, that's one down, 4 to go.
Let's make full use of the coming winter for this war. We'll advance on Ruse's capital and take revenge on the Emperor. Maria should be with him.
And that's why we need to save her.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to see her again.
By the way, Hamlet, have you heard already?
What about?
Your rank. You're being promoted to captain.
Wow, this is an assassination squad for real. There's no diplomacy. There's no negotiations. This is just revenge and murder in the name of war and patriotism.
First Lieutenant Amlet Gronkair, in light of your faithful service, I hereby promote you to the rank of captain.
Your Majesty.
You also have my gratitude for bringing my daughter safely home. Prithee, was she a burden to the operation?
No, sire. Princess Ophelia showed great bravery on the battlefield.
Oh, is that so? Good. Very good. Loyal subjects, you have served your country well. That province once belonged to the kingdom. Reclaiming it is a benefit to us all, and a change for the better. There may be hard times ahead, but I have hope that our nation will continue to progress forward. Warriors of Vanergund, keep the light of Jutland bright!
Father, I wish to say something as well. My beloved people of Jutland, for the first time in my life, my mettle was tempered in the flames of battle. It was an experience I can scarcely put into words. Only by reminding myself of why we fought did I survive. 'Twas for you that my countrymen achieved this victory. My eyes have been opened to the horrors of war. But we have languished under the Emperor's embargo for far too long. No longer could I stand idly by watching our kingdom lapse deeper into exhausting destitution. Thus, I chose to act and put myself in the front lines. I will continue to fight for Jutland, my beloved country. But for that to happen, we need the help of our military. Our parliament uniting the people. Our proletariat supporting the industry. Our press giving voice to the populace. And all the citizens of the nation working together till the end of the war and the prosperity of Jutland. I will keep fighting at the vanguard, dreaming of that day.
Nice speech, Princess. That's easier dreamt than done.
Yes, but her presence alone will help sway the public in favor of the war.
Your Highness.
Godot?
Why, look who it is. Good day to you.
Of course you're here.
My, aren't you saucy? I am the princess's lady-in-waiting, after all.
Is something the matter, Godot?
Princess, might I have a word with you? In private.
I'd advise against that, milady. He may be my older brother, but to hold privy council alone with a man? Oh, the scandal.
Please, Miss Ophelia.
Excuse us, Miranda.
Oh, you don't need to apologize to me. This would-be Romeo is the one overstepping his bounds. Besides, I'm only pulling his leg.
Just go. My time is very limited.
Yes, yes.
Princess, about Amlet.
Did you learn something?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. All I could learn about his life before the Institute is that his adopted parents passed away. Nothing more.
He has no past.
What do you suppose that means?
When he struck down Balthus, he said, "I'll never forget what you Ruks did to us." He's hiding something. Of this I am certain. And I fear whatever that may be will betray us all. I'm sure further investigation will yield the truth. I'll continue looking into him. Good day, Princess.
Hamlet. Who are you, really?
Bring you news of weal or woe?
Brenland's unit has been decimated. Everything is as you have commanded.
Good. On to the next step, Reaper.
But of course we're going to do that. Man, that Reaper has some big boobies. And a pair of great tits.
Next is Ipsaria.
I wonder what she feeds them all.
Ragnite, capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
Ipsaria was once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria, Ruse exploited those resources to become a global power while toying with the existing ones. In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Rusi Empire. We will have Jutland take it. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
Nope.
And how do the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any time cleaning house. Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
I take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipsaria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the
Propaganda
operation
101.
well.
More rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
We'll do it as much as we can. A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Hamlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town. we can gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander of the elite unit. And again, be amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it.
Good. That concludes today's agenda.
Well then, meeting adjourned. It's about to get real busy around here.
It's about to get real. So I'm gonna go stroll along the town and check out the air. See if I can get my finger on the pulse of the city.
It's a beautiful sunset.
Kitty,
We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Upsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response. Well, come join me next time. We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word. You're a rare breed of man, Am. The kind that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me. I won't let you get away so easily. Well then, I'll see you around.
Yes, I'll see you around as I go away half naked. Exit half naked.
All right, everyone, let's head back home.
How far did we get?
To resume the till, press X while selecting her. Okay. Can save. Let's save. Yeah, we'll overwrite. Archives. What's in here? Archives of the Revolution details important events and allows previous scenes to be viewed. Some scenes will be added some scenes will be added that depict events not covered in the usual storybooks, history books too. Check the archives to learn more about the history of the Liberation War.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
Prologue, Outbreak of War. What's this?
As head of the Judish royal family, I have an announcement to all citizens of this beautiful nation. Our country's history is a rich one, having been passed down through generations from the time of its first blessed king. But a piece of that history, the lovely Molda, was unjustly taken by the Ruzi Empire. What's more, these lands of plenty are the target of Ruse's plot to cut us off from the resources that are our right. Now, as you know, I value peace and friendship above all. The Crown made its utmost effort to properly resolve this situation through sincere...
But they wouldn't hear any of it. They just wanted all of our stuff. Get past all that. Victory celebration. Okay. Capture mode. Okay, we gotta be. So this is how I guess how you replay your old missions. Oh, it's the history. Okay. So we took our land back. Rochelle. Tell me more.
Then allow me to continue.
Please. Carry on.
I can understand that soldiers die during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Amlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traders had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the Grand General.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on.
On guard. Okay. However, they cannot block attacks from behind, so try to get behind them as often as possible. Additionally, you can break their guard by dealing enough damage, and they're also vulnerable while attacking.
Commencing operation. In the name of Jutland!
Not good.
Slash, slash, slashity, slash. You can roll just as much as you like, it appears. Ooh, we got him a little bit. There we go. Oh no, he's right. There we go. Whoa, would he just counter me or something? I was already attacking him. Yeah, just like that. Got him. Looks like I hit him with the hilt of the sword right on top of his forehead.
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was not but a burden. I wish for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul know peace.
And I wish to only learn it in 2 hours.
My dreams have been haunted by that moment. That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
They say to pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy. But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world we live in.
Indeed it is.
Indeed 'tis.
From the palace terrace, everything looks black and white.
Alright, very good game. Just play yourself from now on. It's cool, I'll just hang out.
Both as a citizen and as royalty.
Just so.
I wouldn't want you to lose your emotional investment in all this.
Nor would I. Yet that is precisely why I worry about Anlet.
I've pored over countless records, but there is nothing on him prior to his adoption. The lack of information on him is highly unusual. Did he share anything with you during your time at the Institute?
Not at all. He never was the type to talk about his past. Perhaps I will ask the professor.
Professor?
Our former teacher. I am certain she would...
Your Highness! Finally, I found you. Don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
She needed a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady. Let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself if you please. I've wielded a sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills. In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
You two are thick as thieves, as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship, but the bond you both share really is something special.
Huh.
What kind of sibling would you wish for, Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
Let me see. Either way, I certainly would be content. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Godot, for instance.
You are too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so engaged in our practice, I suppose I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Guess my big brother's got a soft spot after all.
Okay, what is there more? Ooh, compendium.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
Chapter 1, The Liberation War.
Next is Ipsaria.
The Ragnite capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
Ipsaria was once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria, Ruse exploited those resources to become a global power while toying with the existing ones. In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Ruse Empire. We will have Jutland take it. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
Nope.
And how do the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers.
I think I've seen that. Still trying to figure out how this all flows through the book. Oh yeah, we've definitely seen all this. Let's skip this. Oh man, it's gonna go through the whole list of events. Oh, cool. It broke. No, don't close the book.
I understand that soldiers died during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Amlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traders had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the...
Basically gotta keep skipping till they give me the control back. Here we are. This is about as far as I can go. This whole two book source thing is a little weird. Oh goodness, yeah, let's skip. Oh, it's gonna make me do the combat. Sure is. Can I exit this? No. Excuse me. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, that's gonna be neat.
In the name of Jutland!
Oh no!
Let's lay the hurt down on old dude while we can.
This will settle it!
Gonna hit him with another high ability. Looks like that said compatibility. I got a kitty on my lap. I got a kitty
You mustn't
on
push
my
yourself
lap.
too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then.
Yeah, we have nothing else to do with that book for the moment. Alright, done and done.
This is a true story.
Promenade. Elsinore.
Even the young individuals who would later be branded as traitors each had a place to call their home. Fried Eriksson was a columnist who earned his acclaim by often contributing to famous newspapers. His provocative pieces stimulated patriotism in people and led the citizenry of Jutland toward jingoistic tendencies. Basil Sabanci inherited his adoptive father's company and factory. Through hard work, he solidified his position in the Ragnite industry and used his resources to support Jutland's forces. Violet Sand was in military intelligence, although no detailed records of her remain. She had infiltrated and gathered intel on not only the Ruzi Empire, but various other world powers all by herself. The facts surrounding her only came to light in recent years due to more in-depth investigation and research techniques. Solomon Kallenberg, a prominent member of Jutland's parliament, was said to be the brains behind the traitors. A capable and elegant man from an affluent family, his reputation was renowned in political and social circles. He thrust himself into politics, suppressed the non-radical factions of parliament, and allowed the war to continue. Amlet Gronkir's facade is well documented through his victorious achievements during the war. The young hero who led the anti-Valkyria squad. Without him, the Liberation War would not have been won. As you can see, they all have different facets. Knowing each one will bring us closer to the truth behind the traitors. Welcome.
Have a good one.
Come on in. Come back anytime. Come on in. Come back anytime.
Hey, Captain.
What's up?
Huh? My word.
Hey, Captain.
Nice. Yeah.
Welcome. Come again.
Welcome! Come again!
Yo!
Welcome! Come back soon!
What's the matter?
Terribly sorry.
Well done.
My apologies.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Need something?
Yo! Hell yeah. What do you want? See ya.
All right. Well, at this point, I'm going to call it for this session of The Legend Gamers Presents. And this has been the session with Valkyria Revolution. It's turning out to be kind of an interesting game. It's fast-paced action with a lot of story, which is fine. But all right, until then, of course, you can catch us at The Legend Gamers Presents. Oh no, I'm sorry, The Legend Gamers TV, or you can check the link going to Facebook. That's where we keep the schedule for the gaming sessions that's coming up. Otherwise, until next time, game it good and have a great morning.